So, Prophet Frederick here again. The Super Bowl Sunday, okay? The 49ers or the Chiefs. So in 2020, well, even before that, the Lord was talking to me and said the name of the look at the names of the teams. Now, the more spiritual ones are supposed to win because God wants to show the people He's winning. He's winning on our behalf. So in 2020, when they rolled out the massive amount of fear, 2020 is hindsight, eyesight, 2020 vision. So then they hijacked it, and so you have the Tampa Bay Bucks, which are symbolic of thieves and robbers, swashbucklers, thieves and robbers, pirates, thieves and robbers, and against the Chiefs. So because the bets, depending on the bets, the money sways the games. So it's not exactly who wins, it's about what is God saying behind this. So the 49ers, the minor 49ers, let's just say like the blue collar workers, the ones that are the backbone of the nation is on the blue collar workers. So in 2020, as well as now, you see the destruction of the mom and pop businesses, the mom and pop, the blue collar workers. And if a factory goes down and 17,000 people lose their jobs, that devastates a city, a county, a countryside, because those people, that was their sustenance. So now the Chiefs, okay, normally you would think of chiefs being good chiefs, wise grandfathers, chiefs, like in the Little Big Man. You just talk about the Indians being the grandfathers, the older ones, and they would hand down the wisdom. So if the Chiefs win, which would then we lean that way to look at, okay, that means good leadership. The shift of guard where good leaders are taken over and the others be thrown down like Ahab and Jezebel or like Pharaoh and the rest of them. So it's not so much who's going to win, it's what's God saying. And then why is it in Sin City? Sin City. Okay, you got the Chiefs, and let's call other ones the blue collar workers, the 49ers, the miners, the 49ers. And a lot of people died in mines, barely eking out an existence. So weigh that out. What's the question? What's the prayer? It's not like we need to know the future at the moment. So all eyes will be on Sin City. All eyes, not every single eye, but the majority of eyes watch, the world watches Super Bowl. And how's it going to play out? Sin, bad chiefs, good chiefs, blue collar workers. Now we talk about the shift that's going on in spite of what any indicators in the natural are saying, that the shift is going to go back to the blue collar workers because those are the laborers. Those are the ones who are the harvest. Those are the ones that are the harvesters. Now in the church, the true church, His church, are the missionaries that aren't afraid to witness to people anywhere and everywhere and to pray for anybody everywhere, anywhere, out in the open. Okay? The church are the ones that just sit on the bench and watch the game. Watch the game. So think about it. The true church, the missionaries, which are also the lower life, the not in a bad way, but the ones who lift everybody up, the ones who are take out your trash, the ones that are maids, janitors, car workers, factory workers. And this is what the shift is really about. So it's like the last test. Can you survive the last test? Being broken and beaten down, and then not get prideful on the other side when your blessings come in. Not turn into a stinking bleep and bleep, prideful, arrogant Luciferian. Those are the questions that God is asking us. When He gives the blessings back over, the blue collar workers will revitalize and restore the desolations of many generations. It talks about that in the book of Isaiah. They will restore areas, restore communities, and be the community, the crossroads of the community, the pillars of society that will humble themselves, roll up their sleeves, and get their hands dirty to help their fellow neighbors. That's what a true leader will do. He doesn't sit there all pompous and high and mighty because that's arrogance, that's Luciferianism. So let's weigh it out. Super Bowl Sunday. We're, what are we, 6, 7, 8, probably 9 hours from the game. And it's really, what is God saying? But yes, the blue collar workers are supposed to win. But they can rig the game any way they want to try to oppress you and depress you and keep you in bondage to slavery. And then your own bondage to slavery in the future, which isn't happening right now, but you got to claim it's happening right now, is the blessings and prosperity shifts. And the meek, which means the humble, shall inherit the earth, and the government will be on Jesus' shoulders. God's Spirit in many. Jesus, God's Spirit in us. God's Spirit in many. And that we will do right by our neighbor. Have only one God. Love him with everything you have. And love thy neighbor as well as thyself. Him and you. God bless you all. Hold on to your seats. Stay tuned for more.